It was a private school. The principal have the right to fire or hire whoever they have. In public school districts across this country, principals have power to send a female home if her skirt is too short. So it shouldn't be an issue if they want to send them home for cross-dressing. Now, Dr. Drew, just let me make this one point. Thanks for the platform. There should be legislation to regulate transgenders because it's not fair. In the case of like someone like Caitlyn Jenner, if she or she didn't go through the process of actually going from, is it okay to say penis to vagina?
Yeah.
All right. If there should be documents, there should be paperwork, because you can't, in this country, you can't impersonate a police officer,
Okay,
true or false.
So hold on. So I get what you're going.
If you can't impersonate a police officer, you shouldn't be able to impersonate the opposite sex and get away with it without pop paperwork.
It's not impersonation.
What is it?
It's not impersonation. It's somebody. Absolutely. I'm trying to answer you, but you keep interrupting me. Right. It's somebody without a doubt, absolutely identifying as the opposite gender that was assigned to them when they were born.
But can a 6-year-old do that?
Okay, so get your paperwork.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine if you were a little...
Absolutely, because when I was a 6-year-old, I identified as a female, and look at me now.
The process, if she was 6 years old, the process...
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
You know what? This is what's wrong with America right here. No, you're what's wrong with America right here.
What's wrong with America? You should be regulated.
I am regulated. I have psychological reports to prove it.
If you knew the process was at 6 years old, the process should have started. Oh, you know what? I want to be a female.
Okay, hold
Get
on.
the paperwork.
Okay,
Dr. Drew, my point is it should be legislated and regulated.
Okay.
You can't impersonate a police officer.
Okay, so
you shouldn't be able to It's traumatizing. It's traumatizing for a man to see her. Look how pretty the judge look.
Hang on. Let me have the show back.
And find out she a man. That's traumatizing, man.
You should be able to follow through if you have a strong enough boner.
Hold on. So look,
Lord knows I've been
Jessica, hang on. We got some educating to do. Again, there seems to be still a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Confusion about impersonation, about biological changes versus what goes on with the gender identification in our brains. So again, it's work to be done. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But that's the best part is we see this play out time after time. However many times I've been here, I'm not dealing with the people that understand it. I'm dealing with the people that don't understand it. Come with me for a day and see how my life plays out. See how it plays out as a child, and all these people that I meet that are on the cusp of trying to figure out what their identity really is.
Right. And just the way you develop a sense of self as Jessica, or whatever our sense of self is, gender comes along with that, right?
Absolutely.
And that's an evolving process across time. And not everyone chooses to change their anatomy with that gender identification, right?
No, and it just depends. Like, if you guys know how expensive these procedures are and how medical the insurance companies don't cover a quarter of this, and how the people that do it are backlogged. Marcy Bowers is backlogged 2 years right now. Wow. The people in Canada are out 3 years right now. So getting in and get this procedure done isn't always plausible, especially if you're older.
Do you have any hypothesis why people get so worked up over this?
Yeah, I think it's the basic comes down to is somebody wants to be able to look at me and identify me right away. And when they look at me, what happens is, especially with males, they look at me and go, "Dang, girl," and then they go, "Wait a minute." That person just completely redefined not only my orientation in my head, but they think that I'm trying to fool them. And it has nothing to do with a sexual orientation. It has everything to do with how I feel I identify in this world.
How is that traumatic to you, sir, if you got somehow quote-unquote fooled?
Wait, hold on. No, hold on.
It's just unbelievable. The only person it's traumatic to is Jessica and other transgender individuals like her who have to deal with people calling them he, she to their face.
Hang on, guys.
And I just got off of a flight going to Rapid City out of Denver. Somebody was watching me the entire flight. We got to Rapid City, and this guy, just like the individual just spoke, said, "Good night, sir," as he got off my airplane.
Well, that's
and the guy was just like this one, where he wouldn't have done it when he was in Denver, when I could have kicked him off my flight and put him on the no-fly list. He did it when we got to Rapid City, and this is just like this here.
Okay, so Tanya, help me.
Unfortunately, I think that a lot of this sometimes comes down to, we think it's all about us. Like the gentleman there, he thinks that her experience is about him. Trans people are not trying to trick anybody. It's not about the rest of us.